Hey everyone, it's the Chaplain here coming to you with an exciting announcement. For the first time in its history, Bloodbath is coming to St. Louis. You heard me right. It's been played in California, it's been played in Georgia, and now BBR is coming to STL. I'm going to be hosting a tournament at the end of March, the 27th, 28th, and 29th, and we are going to just have an amazing time. I had a phone conversation with Sired Blood a little while back, and I talked to him. I said, hey man, what's your heart? What's your hope for BBR? And he expressed that he wants more people to be playing it. But at the same time, it's not a convention, right? It's not playing in an elk lodge. It's not playing, in a grand hall somewhere. And while those things are okay, that's not what Bloodbath is about. Bloodbath is about a small group getting together, just playing a great game. There's camaraderie, there's bullying, there's hazing, which sounds a lot meaner than it really is, but it's not. It's just a good time all around. And so to get more people to play, but to keep the small feel of it, he's agreed to let there be official tournaments in other locations. And so, like I said, it's coming to St. Louis. Now, the dates are set, March 27th, 28th, and 29th. And a lot of other things are set as well. So I'm going to run through those, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I'm going to put my email in the video as well as the description box, and the description box is actually going to be chock full. I have a note here on everything I need to put in the description box. So if I repeat anything, just take it as something you need to remember. That's what they told me in college anyway. So once again, the dates are March 27th, 28th, and 29th of this year, 2021. It's going to be a Saturday through a Monday. We're going to start each day at 9 a.m. and we'll be done each night by 9 p.m. The time limit will be strictly enforced. It kind of has to be. We are renting a space. As you can see, and as I'm sure you've seen from some of my videos, this is the extent of my space, right? I have one table down here, and then I have a washer and dryer over there. That's it. So we had to rent a space. Registration is currently set at $80. Now, the best way to go about paying that registration is to PayPal thechaplainmo@gmail.com, and I'll put that in the description box. It should be showing up under my head right now via text. But the best way to do that is to send the monies via PayPal. I also have Venmo. It's all good. Now, if something happens and you can't make it, if there's a lockdown or a shutdown somewhere, if you have to quarantine when you come home, etc., etc., if our Canadian friends can't join us because the borders are still closed, then I will try my best to get you a full refund. I have been planning and plotting for quite some time, and so there's already been some monies deposited from my own accounts to make this thing happen. And so I'm going to be spending the registration money on those things. What does your registration cover? Well, it covers the attendance of the event. It covers 3 catered lunches on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and we have excellent choices here in the area. It covers the gaming materials. It covers snacks and drinks that we'll have available for you. It covers a lot of the clerical stuff that's needing to take place as well. It is what it is. It's more than I would like it to be, but this is the first year. There's a lot of stuff to get done, and that's just what it's going to cost. We are playing BB3. Now, BB4 is in the works. They have been playtesting it and playtesting it and playtesting it, and it is still being tweaked and refined. But Bloodbath is Sired's thing. It is. And so BB4 should be revealed in Atlanta, which it is going to be revealed in Atlanta. So we are playing BB3, but we do have the privilege and the honor of playing on BB4 maps. So that means there's going to be a few IPC changes. That means there's going to be a few territory changes. Sicily is going to be a walk-on to southern Italy. And there's going to be some roundels that we need to correct, which is fine. I've got it covered. I have a plan for that. We will be playing at the Best Western in St. Charles. I have gone ahead and rented the space, and I've been in the space. It's very nice. We could comfortably fit 10 tables in there, but we're not going to have nearly that many. The conference room has been reserved. Masks are required in the lobby right now and in the hallways, but in the conference room, they are going to be at our discretion. Currently, St. Charles County, where I live, where we will be playing, there's no mask ordinance, there's no mandate. Some establishments require masks and some don't. I want to say something really quickly about this before we move on to the next portion. We're going to follow the law, whatever that may be. I'm going to make hand sanitizer available. There's a sink in the room that we're playing, so I'll have hand soap and some type of hand drying method there. The most sanitary is probably paper towels. The restroom in the lobby is for public use. We can wash up in there. We can take care of whatever we need to take care of there. And so we're also going to be distancing our tables. Like I said earlier, we can fit comfortably 10 tables in there. My hope is to kind of cap us off at 6 tables. And we'll talk about that later. But we're going to do what the law says. If there's a law in place, a mandate in place that says we have to wear masks, then whether you agree or disagree, that's the law. It is what it is. When I drive my school bus, I have to wear a mask. That's what my employer says. When I worked at Lowe's, I had to wear a mask. That's what my employer said. If you don't like it, that's fine. Like I said, at present, there's not a mask mandate in our county. If you want to wear one, though, there's no shame. If you want to wear a mask at this event, absolutely no shame. If you don't want to wear a mask, no shame. It's perfectly fine as long as that's what the law says. Like I mentioned, catered lunch is going to be provided each day. We will have snacks and drinks available, and what that means is this. Snacks, I'm going to have chips or cookies or candies, fruits, stuff like that. I might go fancy on one day and get a meat and cheese tray. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those. I just summer sausage and Colby Jack. It's good. Drinks, the hotel is providing coffee for us each day of the event, which is amazing. The lady that I spoke with said, you know what, I'm feeling nice. Would you guys like some coffee? And I was like, yeah, sure. And she goes, well, normally we charge for it, but I'll just give it to you. I think it was the beard she liked. I don't know. So, I'm going to have water, coffee, soda, maybe some juice. I'm going to have some sugar-free options if anyone is worried about that. If you choose to stay at that Best Western, right now they have a block of rooms for us at $75 a night, which I know sounds a little bit expensive, but that's for a king single or a double queen. And so if you end up splitting the bill with somebody, if you end up sharing a room with somebody, that's a good way to keep down. They've also mentioned that they will price match a third-party site. So if you find it on Travelocity or Priceline or whatever they are, kayak.com, I don't know if that's a thing, I think it is, they will price match. They also provide complimentary grab-and-go breakfast, which is nice. If you stay at the hotel, you get free breakfast, and I'm getting you lunch. Even though there's a Denny's right outside, they do the complimentary breakfast thing. I'd rather have a voucher for Denny's. Off subject. You can call and reserve a room within our block. Just say that you're with the Access and Allies group and give them the dates, and they'll give you the rate. Again, if you have any price matching, all you'll have to do is provide proof of that. And you can cancel up to 24 hours before your reservation starts. So if something happens, you can't make the trip, you can cancel it, no problem. Airbnb is also a pretty big thing here in the area. Finding reasonable accommodations should not be hard. This hotel is 15 minutes from the St. Louis Lambert Airport, which is really, really cool because it's 15 minutes in bad traffic. So worst comes to worst, you're 15 minutes away. I'm going to try to be available to help shuttle. If you're getting in on Friday, I'll still be driving my bus that day, but if you get in early enough, I might be able to pick you up at the airport and bring you to wherever you're at. But honestly, if you and a couple of people want to get together and rent a car and split the cost of it, like, we're not going far, right? The airport, the hotel, there might be a few places around town you want to bop. If time allows and you so desire, there's actually a lot to do in the area and lots of great places to get some food from. Downtown St. Charles, the river walk, the cobblestone shops, it's all great. The tournament is going to be set up in a 2-on-2 table, so one team versus another team. When you register, try to have a teammate. If you don't, that's totally okay. We'll just pair you up with somebody that is registering without a teammate, and if you end up having a 3-person team, we can make that work. That's absolutely okay. I'm going to put a maximum of 12 teams on our tournament. That means 6 tables, and that means as few as 24 people. If there's a couple 3-person teams, that's perfectly fine. We'll just figure out, we'll figure out how to make it work. I'll be doing a random drawing when it's time to determine the day 1 bracket. and that will be for who you're playing and what side you're playing. The hope is that you'll play one side on day 1 and then the opposite side on day 2. When we go into day 3, Monday, there's really only 2 games that are going to matter, and that's the medal round games. That's gold and silver and bronze and iron. If you want to stick around and play more, you can, but those are the games that are obviously going on to the championship, and so those are the games that we're going to focus on adjusting, ranking, whatever. Points will be awarded to the victors of each game with other points that are available. Now, with each way to earn points, there's also a way to lose points. So Axis can earn points by getting their victory points. If they have 13 victory points, then they get 13 points. However, if they lose originally controlled territories, they will lose some points. Corpo and I, back in September at BB3, our first game, we were the Axis, and we had 13 or 14 victory points, and we won for 10 points, but we lost 20 points because I screwed up as Japan. You can win, but not win well. So you want to make sure that you win well. The Allies can win and get 10 points by preventing an Axis win, and then they also get some points for controlling originally controlled Axis territories. Now, I'm debating letting that be a full point. Maybe it'll be a half a point. I'm not sure yet. But we will be working on that nonetheless. There is points for the winners, and you can get points as a loser too. It's okay. Not that you're a loser, but your team lost. And there are prizes. I have been talking with some of the greats in our community. We are going to have prizes donated by the likes of Detroit, Sired Blood, Mr. Scrubbert is providing painted pieces for us. Panzer King is going to be providing some pieces for us as well. Matt Todd, G.I. Joe, possibly. I reached out to him, and I don't remember getting a confirmed answer, so Joe, if you're watching this, let me know. I've also got prizes from Historical Board Gaming. I've got prizes from Wolf Den Designs and Combat Miniatures. Guys, it's pretty awesome. I've been working on making this happen for quite some time. So that's it. I hope that you found this video informative and inviting. Send me an email at thechaplainmo@gmail.com. Like I said, it'll be in the description box. I'm going to try to put it scrolling under my face right now. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns. If you want to send anything extra to help with some of these costs, just add that to your registration. If you can't make it but you want to support our event, we could definitely use the help. So again, you can PayPal at thechaplainmo@gmail.com. That's my PayPal email. And in the note, just put registration for event or whatever you might be doing. If you want to donate to the cause, you can write support or donation or whatever you want. You can just don't curse me out. I don't care what you put in there, just don't curse me out. That's it. I'm the chaplain. I'll be praying for you.